Yeah, snow. Ooh, snow's really picking up here.
Yep, look at that.
The band is officially here.
What song will they play?
Great question.
Let It Snow, Winter Wonderland, Ice Ice Baby. Bum 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 ba-da-dum bum. Bum 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 ba-da-dum bum. Bum.
Have we passed Hillside yet?
Not yet.
Let's take a left on Hillside.
Okay. Toward Coulter?
Yeah. In fact, I may tell her to drive through Coulter. More Bell or Western.
Good night. This is crazy.
Ooh, doggy.
Well, and
I wish they would
everything
take
is so far from Sauncey that it looks like there's nothing out here.
Yeah. I wish they would take our live. This is an excellent picture.
Yes, it is.
Oh, we are live.
We are?
I think so.
Excellent.
Okay, yeah, we're good. They heard us talking about the song stuff. All right, so yeah, everybody watching on social media, we're going to continue to do these types of streams throughout the rest of today. I want to shout out our crew back at the station for making this possible. They get everything up and streaming. All we got to do is drive and talk. So here we are. We're in Amarillo. We're on Sauncey Road. We just passed 45th and we're going southward, and as you can see, it's just a pure white out here. I mean, the snow's coming down pretty hard. The roads are just, at least as of the past couple hours, just completely untreated. I mean, your eyes aren't deceiving you. This is a purely white road that we are driving on right now, and we are being sure to drive very slow. We're actually about to take a left onto Hillside right now. But this has kind of been the story all throughout the day, you know, snow-packed roads, slush-covered roads, in some cases, ice-covered roads. So just can't continue to reiterate enough. If you don't have to be out and about today, definitely stay inside, but if you do have to drive, you know, take it easy. Cannon asking, do we have school tomorrow? Unfortunately, I can't answer that. That is up to your school district.
Like when you say canyon, are you saying the name canyon or like canyon as in the geographical feature?
No, Cannon.
Oh, Cannon.
Cannon is the name.
Cannon is the name.
Ashley reporting Highway 136. Borger to Fritch is terrible. I can imagine so. In fact, let me get one more peek at radar real quick. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Nice and rich over Amarillo now.
I would not want to be driving to Fritch today.
I tell you what, let's go and go up Bell Street.
Bell it is.
So we're on Hillside right now, heading eastward. We're on the southwest portion of town. Don't you do it, don't you do it. Thought that guy was about to pull out in front of us. But yeah, we're on the southwest portion of town. You can see snow-packed roads. In fact, now it's just purely white. We are on Hillside, heading eastward. Gonna take a left onto Bell and head northward, and then we're gonna get on the interstate. Let me think. I guess we can go eastbound to see what it's looking like in East Amarillo. But yeah, southwest Amarillo just completely snow-covered right now. I mean, this is the inner snow lover, weather enthusiast in me, saying this is just a beautiful scene. Just nothing but white on the roads, nothing but white on the buildings, and the grassy areas. But as far as driving goes, it's ugly.
It's beautiful to look at from out your window.
Yes, that is what you need to know for today. But yeah, I'm looking at radar right now, and I mean, yeah, it's nice and rich over Amarillo, and probably going to continue to be like this probably for the next couple of hours. So tune in, hang out with us. If you have any questions or comments, feel free to drop them below. I am keeping an eye on comments as well.
So we wanted to head north on
Bell. Yeah.
And then take I-40 east.
Yeah.
Roger that.
And then we'll just kind of take one of these roads on the eastern part of town.
Yeah.
Ruben reporting I-27 in McCormick really bad. Pam reporting I-40 in Ross is awful. Osage is terrible. I'd imagine it's just terrible everywhere. I mean, you can see right in front of us. It's just packed on the roadways. Am I checking Pokemon Go with all that driving around? I remember, what was it, summer of 2016, that game first came out. I was a sophomore in high school, and me and my friends played it a lot for like 3 days, and then that was it.
They had this thing where when you're driving, you can't play it.
Really?
Like, you can look at things, but you can't, like, spin Pokestops or catch Pokemon.
Yeah, I'm not even going to lie to you. I don't know what any of that means.
No.
Basically, you can't, like, play the game while you're driving. Is that what I'm hearing? Gotcha.
If you are moving too fast, which is faster than, like, a jogging pace, it disables everything. Because
Gotcha.
they don't want people playing it while they're driving.
Getting a report from Christiana. Southwest 9th Street near Medical District is closed. Wow, okay.
That's a big one.
That is a big one. Is that... Wait, then how would people get in and out of the...
I mean, I guess head south or north, depending on what end of it you are.
I guess. Where are the plows? That's a...
We've seen them.
Yeah, there's been a few out there. They're definitely earning their paycheck today.
I mean, there's only so many plows, and it just keeps coming down and then doing all their work.
Yeah, exactly. Crystal asking, are they closing I-27 between Amarillo and Canyon? We haven't heard about anything like that, have we?
No.
I wouldn't say so. In fact, tell you what, once we start eastbound on, oh my gosh, yeah, I am blanking so hard. We'll go eastbound on 40 for a little bit, then we'll hop on 27 to see how that's looking. Does that work?
That works for me.
Cool.
I mean, 27 south of downtown wasn't great. I imagine 27 further down, away from downtown, isn't going to be that good either.
Yeah.
I don't know. We'll find out.
We'll see just how bad I-27 is.
All right, here's Bell.
All right, so for those still watching, location update, we're at the intersection of Bell and Hillside. We're going to go northward on Bell Street, show you how the road conditions are there. Any idea how much snow we've received? I think it's varying a little bit across Amarillo, but I know Sheldon measured 3 inches at his house. That was about an hour ago. Which, you know, kind of would be on par for kind of what we're seeing around the city.
Whee!
All right, so this is Bell Street going northward, just now driving away from Hillside. Looks like the roads are a little bit more slush. Well, they were slushy. Now it's just snow-packed again.
Funny how quick that changes.
Yeah.
Seeing a lot of these businesses be closed. Oh, someone's got a fire going. Smell that wood smoke.
Man. Okay, yeah, we're, this is still Bell Street. It's just, kind of similar to what we saw a few minutes back. Just completely snow-covered right now. Looking like the snow's packed down in this left lane.
I do want to point out for those of you watching at home, because of how our camera works, it appears that we're driving a lot faster than we actually are. I'm going less than 30 right now.
Yeah, we always like to make sure to take it slow on days like this. Unfortunately, the camera makes it look like we're going a lot faster than we actually are.
Yep.
So here's Bell and 45th. Oh, this is just a mess of slush right here.
Yeah, that's gross.
Yeah. This is what I mean when I say the roads are disgusting. Not only are they treacherous, but they just look ugly too. And now we're back onto more of a... So it looks like it's mainly the intersections of major roads that are more on the slushy side. Then once you get onto an actual road, it becomes a little bit more snow-packed.
They dismissed the schools early, right?
Last I heard, they just told all the parents to come and get their kids. So, yes, to answer your question. Got some reports from viewers. Almost 5 inches. It's 205 and measuring 6 inches at Hereford. McCormick Road is about 6 to 7 inches. One little tip I do want to give you guys. Put it on the inner camera. So we always do love to have your reports in the comments. We love you guys for that. One tip, though, to keep in mind if you are measuring snowfall, be sure to measure it in or somewhere that's on a hard surface. Don't measure it in a grassy area because that will inflate the number a little bit. So, like, you know, in a grassy area, you may measure about 2 inches more than what really has fallen. So we love your reports down in the comments, but be sure to measure it on a concrete surface or asphalt or, you know, anything like that. We'll take it back to the front cam. Sherry asking, are the schools closed tomorrow in Amarillo? We don't know yet. That's probably a decision they won't make until later today. But if they do announce anything, you can keep an eye on our website, newschannel10.com, click on closings, and we'll have the latest updates there. Alright, so, yeah, looking like my theory's holding true. Slush at intersections, packed snow everywhere else.
Wonder if they're focusing on treating the intersections, because that's where people are turning and would lose control.
Yeah. I bet that's why they probably put the most salt.
Yeah.
Alright, we just passed 34th. We're about to come up on I-40 here in a little bit. And as you can, this could be considered like one of the main roads in Amarillo, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, this is definitely one of the bigger roads, and even then, it's still just treacherous right now, so... Like I said, definitely a day you want to try and stay inside if at all possible, but if you do have to head out, take our advice, drive nice and slow. And you know, I said it before, I'll say it again. If you have any questions, feel free to drop them below. If you really hate this snow and you want to get it off your chest, feel free to rant in the comment section down below as well. or if you really love the snow. I'll hear your opinion either way. All right,
We don't judge.
Yeah, this is a judgment-free zone. We're about to pass Belle-Pre, so we're about to hop on I-40 from Belle. See how the interstate conditions are looking now. Nancy asking, will the snow be cleared off the roads by tomorrow? The main roads, maybe, but even then, you know, the moisture that's still stuck on the main roads overnight, it is likely going to refreeze as temperatures are going to be dipping into the teens and the 20s. So some patches of ice definitely possible early tomorrow morning. And then on these back roads that aren't treated at all, yes, probably it's going to stick around.
It's looking a little better than it was.
Yeah. Seems like it's still snowing the hardest on the western side of town, unlike the very western fringe.
Give you a birth.
Sakura saying we really needed a good snow. It's been a while. That is for sure. I think we got about 5 inches back on Super Bowl Sunday earlier.
I can hear you, Dave.
Earlier last year, but besides that, I think this is the biggest one we've had in the past couple of years.
Tanner, Dave's going to give us a quick 2 or 3 minute hit.
Okay. For everybody watching, you'll see Dave pop on here momentarily to give you a full weather wall update. So stay tuned for that.
Sorry, yes, I copy. He's taking over.
Okay.
All right, Tanner and his driver Jacob out doing a wonderful job letting us know what's happened on the roads, especially here around Amarillo. Just a busy winter day. It is a first alert weather day, of course, as we track the heavy snow and the impacts on the roads. Nellie, do you mind getting that door for me there, please? Okay. A lot of activity in the newsroom trying to get away from some of that. But anyway, let's get to some graphics, let you know what's happening out there. First of all, some cameras. Still snowing in downtown Amarillo. Still actually going to be picking up a little bit as another band feeds into the area. Estimates around Amarillo 4 or 5 inches, maybe up to around 6 in some of the hardest hit areas. You do see Buchanan is certainly drivable there, but slushy, and then we have those accumulations on either side of the road. This is Bushland now, and I-40 really a slow go now. And you can see Bushland Road there also. This has really been deteriorating, some of that heavier snow in progress now at Bushland. I tell you, every time I take this camera, those trucks are going slower. That's a good indication. I'm glad they're slowing down, but it's also an indication of the deterioration on the road surfaces. That's some pretty solid snow, both on I-40 and Bushland Road there west of Amarillo. Lake Meredith, that area continues to raise their accumulation level as snow piles up, still coming down pretty heavily. Down at, this is actually a Follette, keep meaning to change that, but the Follette camera showing some pretty heavy snow in the northeast. Still have the advisories that we've had all day, and our main concern is that winter storm warning, winter weather advisory in the purple, but latest radar, this is as of about 2:15 p.m. You see that heavy band Wildorado to Bushland, that's what we can see on the camera, down to Hereford, Dawn, and Umbarger, feeding towards Amarillo. We've just had one little burst go through. We're going to continue this for a bit longer. Fritch, Sanford, Borger, Stinnett, up to Groover and Spearman. That 136 zone is seeing some very heavy snow, especially around Stinnett right now. That goes on up into Perryton. Notice how the snow really drops off when you come down towards Panhandle, Pampa, Miami, Canadian, the Highway 60 zone, or out to McLean and Shamrock. It also drops off as you head west back to Hartley, Dalhart, Clayton, Boise City. So this one is kind of lined from southwest to northeast. We pick it up around Clovis and Portales, about 5 inches earlier than around Portales. Clovis, a few inches. Bovina and Friona have been in and out of some pretty heavy snow. Hereford is going to be one of our harder hit areas, I think, as that band continues to kind of develop there. That's what's heading up towards Amarillo, that really dark green. Now the southeast, again, you saw the snow around Childress earlier. That's pretty well died down. We're still looking at 4 to 8 inches in some of the heavy hit areas under that band. That's going to include Hereford, Vega. That's going to include Amarillo and Bushland. Maybe up towards Borger. We'll see what happens there. Here's our model run on the timing. So we're going from right now till about 5 or 6 p.m. And you see the band starting to shrink a little bit. And then by 9 or 10 p.m., it's starting to clear from the north. That's going to be some colder, drier air. But 10 to midnight, the snow kind of shifts east, and it's pretty much out of here. So we have, I'd say, probably about 5 more hours of tracking snow. Now, even as the snow ends, we still have issues because temperatures overnight dropping down well below freezing. I mean, we're not going to be above freezing anyway, but we'll be dropping down in the teens or around 20 overnight. So we have snow-packed roads anyway, but the slushy roads or wet surfaces, when we lose the daylight, those are going to refreeze rapidly tonight, and we're going to be we have iced over, refrozen until the sun comes up tomorrow morning. After a couple hours of sunlight, maybe 10 a.m., we'll be in good shape. Now, another complicating factor is the wind. It's been about 10 to 20 miles per hour. That's going to pick up with that colder, drier air coming in, a reinforcement of Arctic air. Winds are probably going to gust over 30 miles per hour. Now, that poses a couple of problems. First of all, it can lift snow on the ground and blow it across roadways and keep those slick. It's also going to generate wind chills that go down into the single digits. And before I send it back out to Tanner, let's review the dangers there of being out exposed in elements like that. Often, we have casualties because people get out of their car seeking help, walking for help. Well, a lot of things can happen there. You have hypothermia because it's so cold. You can slip and injure yourself or just be lost. And if you're stuck out in these elements for long periods of time, you can really succumb to frostbite, hypothermia. You can die that way. So we're telling people, make sure if you're going to be out in your car, have blankets, have food, make sure your phone is charged, you got your charger, you can call for help because you'll survive in your car. Call somebody to come find you and rescue you. Don't go looking for help. So that's it for now. Quick look at the supercast. Lets you know that this is kind of a one-day winter storm. Tomorrow, once we thaw the roads in the morning, we will be above freezing and then back into the 40s for the weekend. So that's it for now. I'm going to send it back out to Tanner and his driver, Jacob. You guys continue to be careful, and we sure appreciate the reports. Tell us where you are and what you're seeing now. I'm on you guys, Jacob. Oh, okay. Hey, Allie, how are you?
Good, how are you?
Good. Were you in the 2 o'clock meeting?
No.
Okay.
I wasn't up there at the beginning.
Okay.
We were late.
Yeah.
It was pretty bad.
What? Something giving you a problem today on driving?
No. No, I just wanted to be late today.
I'm postponing my good news story to next week because I just tied up doing this stuff.
Yeah,
So I don't need Tanner's out. This is Tanner and Jacob. I'll probably be out at 6, but they'll probably be out for me at 5. So we'll be taking live videos. And
How are we going to do the 5? How much time?
I'll take out whatever you got
Okay.
because
How
I'll.
does 1:45 for first look sound and 4 minutes for main weather sound? Or do you want 4:30?
Yeah, I'm gonna need at least 4:30.
4:30?
Yeah,
Do you want 5?
if you got it.
Okay. I'll budget it out.
Sure. Thank you. So I sent some snow video to Nubia. She hadn't responded yet, but I wanted her to know what we're dealing with here. She's missing the fun.
I know.
You have any questions or anything about the event or? Hey, I'm right. We brought the A team in. How you doing, Ryder?
Good, how are you?
Good to see you, buddy. What do you?
Pretty busy.
What do you think of this weather?
I love it.
It's pretty cool. I do too. I've been really busy, but yeah, you're welcome to come in anytime, see what we're doing and all that good stuff. Check the radar. Here's radar right now. You want to pay a lot of attention to that. This is a real heavy snow band coming in that we're going to have. And be sure to go look out the window too, because it'll be coming down pretty heavy. We got our chasers out. This is Tanner giving us that video. Cameras all over the place. This is up at Follett. Looking beautiful. Looks like a postcard, doesn't it? So anyway, I'll be pretty busy, but you're welcome to hang out here all you want, all right? So, you're welcome. Let's see.
I know you are really busy. Let me take a photo with you just real quick.
I would be delighted.
Okay, take a photo real quick, and then we'll leave Dave alone.
Oh, that's good.
Love it. Thank you.
Good deal. All right. Let's see. You're going to need this. You guys close to starting? Okay, just power on or off.
But he always finds really good stories, really wholesome stories. So,
Yeah.
you know, it's good. It's good news with Dr. Dave Oliver.
Yes. Are there 3 lanes?
Yeah.
Huh.
See, that's surprising too. Like we've got like on I-20 or on I-40, you have like 2 serviceable lanes, but here on I-27, you've got 3 serviceable lanes.
Yeah, I don't get that.
Rightmost is the nastiest. Center seems to be the way to go.
Amber asking, is it ever going to stop? Feels like it's been falling for a while now. It actually has. But yeah, should be stopping by late this evening, about 9 or 10 o'clock-ish.
So usually when it gets like this, it doesn't last this long. So this is good.
Yeah. Good Lord.
Oh yeah, no, this is a mess right here.
This is just...
Yes, sir. Sounds good. Are we sending Tanner back out, or are we switching out our Met?
I don't want to switch out.
Alright, we're back.
Okay.
They want us to come back so they can switch me out.
Okay. A couple questions to answer. Crystal asked how fast are we driving. Probably looks like we're going 60 or 65 due to this camera. But we are, in fact, only going 30 miles an hour. So we're taking it nice and slow. Just as most people have been on the interstates today. Are we still able to make a daily Buc-ee's run in this? Jared is asking. It's actually funny you bring that up. We ran to Buc-ee's a couple hours ago. I tried their brisket sandwich for the first time. That was extraordinary. In fact, that was my first time ever in Buc-ee's, and I understand all the hype now. It's I mean, I do. It's a huge place, and the food's good. And thank you for the kind words, Patsy.
All right, so we'll when we get to Hollywood, we'll get turned around and head back to the station to get cleaned up and switched out.
All right, sounds good.
Yeah, we're still on.
So just another location update. We are... Where are we?
Southbound I-27, just before the Hollywood exit.
That takes us onto the loop, right?
Yeah, Hollywood is the loop.
Okay. So yeah, we're about to... Thanks. Gosh, I cannot think straight. Thank you to my driver, Jacob, for the information and for keeping me safe during the course of this Thursday. But yeah, location update, we're about to pull onto the loop from I-27, so I guess we're kind of still on the southwest part of town. For the past about 30 to 45 minutes, that's where the snow has been falling the heaviest, and it's where the road conditions have looked the worst. Here on I-27, at this section of it, still looking like more slush than anything, but a lot of roads like Soncy, Hillside, Bell, look like they, haven't even been treated yet. So, in fact, I'm looking at the service road right to our right, and it's just nothing but white on the road.
It's a regular winter wonderland.
This is a true winter wonderland today.
Uh-oh. Okay, I'm gonna get away
Yeah.
from him. I don't want to hit him.
Yeah. It's another reason to take it slow on the roads. Might be some people pulled over. Give yourself time to give them a respectable distance. Ooh. All right.
That was a lot of ice. Hollywood Road.
Alright, yeah, I mean, you can already see the exit ramps and the service roads are in a whole lot worse of shape.
Gosh, you can't even see the road anymore.
No. Just find the area of pure white and just stick on that, I guess.
Yeah. Also, another good reason to not go very fast. If you're gonna end up in a ditch, I'd rather be going 10 miles an hour than 70.
Good point. Just passing by the Life Church. About to hit the loop right now.
There's Cinemark. Yeah.
Which way's Coulter? Is it right or left?
That way.
Oh.
Alright, so we're gonna get turned back around and head to the station.
Sounds good. Yeah, just an update for you guys. It still looks like the southwest part of town is seeing the heaviest of the snowfall. And I'd say the worst of the road conditions. So like south of 45 and I'd say west of Bell, seeing the thickest of the snowfall throughout honestly the good majority of today. So in case you guys didn't hear, we are heading back to the station, so the stream is going to be shut down here. I mean, not within the next couple of minutes, but here fairly soon, so.
I mean, I think we're good. Pretty sure we're gonna continue it. It's just
even after they switch you out?
Yeah, I mean, they're switching me out. I don't know about you.
Okay. I think we might end it and start up another one.
Yeah.
Whoever they send me out with.
I don't know.
I'm also gonna
I
fix
have some guesses, but I don't want to speculate.
Okay.
It'll be someone reliable.
You're reliable, though.
Yes,
To be
but
fair,
I'm far from the only reliable one.
I was about to say, we have a lot of very reliable people
Yeah.
on our crew.
We have the best news team in the Panhandle.
Carrie reporting River Road area is pretty bad right now.
Oh, I bet.
I'd imagine so.
Now, is that River Road, like, north of the loop, or is that River Road just the whole thing?
Yeah, it's a good question. Carrie, if you wouldn't mind saying which part of River Road, honestly, if I had my best guess, the entire road's bad.
Yeah, like, I think she could answer yes, and it'd be accurate.
Yeah, still got over 100 viewers. Yeah, for those of you sticking around with us, thanks for watching. Hang out with us while we finish up this stream. Sorry, go ahead.
No, you.
I was just going to say, bringing you live road conditions all across Amarillo, mainly focusing on the western half of the city, seeing that the snow is heavier over toward the western half of the area, but even then, everywhere in Amarillo, we're still seeing wintry impacts, if you will. also gonna fix me some coffee when we get back to the station.
That is a very good idea.
Because I think I'm gonna be going
I think you
probably
are.
for several more hours. I love my job so much.
Same. I'm getting paid to drive around and advise folks on road conditions and give people information.
Getting paid to ride around in the snow.
Oh yeah.
It's the dream. It's the American dream. Except not really.
God bless America.
Shaley reporting Broadway and Givens areas are bad.
Yeah.
Okay, Margie reporting apparently the snow's pretty heavy in the east side of town now too. So I guess all of Amarillo now picking up on that heavy snowfall.
I can believe it. How much liquid equivalence are we expecting out of this snow?
Assuming about a 10-to-1 ratio, about 0.6 inches of liquid equivalent. It just depends on how much snow we end up with.
That's good.
Assuming a
We
10-to-1,
need it.
yeah, assuming a 10-to-1 ratio, however much snow we get, just divide it by 10, and
It'll melt nice and slow too.
yeah.
Just what we need. A lot of prayers being answered today.
Indeed. Thanks for the kind words, Mona. Yeah, that's definitely the plan. Getting me some coffee, getting warm, giving me a recharge boost. I'll be back out during the 5 and 6 o'clock shows. At least I think that's what the plan is.
I think so.
Yeah. Roy asking, do you know how many inches now? I can't say I do. I haven't really been checking with the National Weather Service all that much for reports, but I'd say at least 3 inches, if not 3.5 to 4 now.
We forgot our yardstick at the station.
Yeah. So, location update, we're still going northbound on I-27 right now. It's one of those situations where, yeah, the roads are snow-packed, but from where so many people are driving, it looks like it's clearing out more of just a slushy type of setup, I guess. Slushy / icy. I will... go ahead.
You can definitely tell where the plows have been.
Yeah, exactly. Kind of to Jacob's point, the interstates are looking a lot better than a lot of the main roads, like, I-27, I-40. It's kind of looking like this, whereas, Bell Street, Coulter, Soncy, Hillside, a lot of the eastern streets on the east side of the city as well, just, completely snow-covered and haven't been treated hardly at all.
Gonna do?
What?
I'm gonna fix me up some hot cider when I get back.
That sounds exquisite. I know where we are.
We're here.
Yes.
Just remember, no matter where you go, there you are.
That is true.
That's a line from something, and I can't remember what. I'm hearing Robin Williams' voice in my head when I say it, but I don't think that's accurate. I'm sure one of our amazing viewers will tell me.
We'll see. Oh dang, apparently 152 east toward Pampa will be temporarily closed.
I can believe it.
They're removing vehicles from the roadway. Oh gosh.
Ugh. That's real windy, so I'm not surprised, but that's rough.
Yeah. Yeah. For those of you watching, you can feel free to check News Channel 10's Facebook page for the latest post as well. You know, talking about what roads are closed, talking about what businesses are closed. You can also go to our website, newschannel10.com, for the same information. Our amazing digital team is keeping a very close eye on that and keeping it updated.
Did you say 136? Toward Pampa?
152.
Oh, 152.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's like farther north, isn't it?
I think I'm not 100% sure.
Oh, Nat said from the remake of the Brady Bunch movie. Does that ring a bell?
It must. It's gotta be it. That was one of those movies that my parents watched and I pretended to pay attention to while I was in La La Land. That was back when I was younger, though. I'd probably enjoy it now.
Are we still on 27?
Yeah.
My goodness.
See, this is another thing about this weather is we're going way slower than we're used to.
Yeah.
So in our brains, we should be back at the station already.
Yeah.
That and, you know, you can't see, but what would you say visibility is right now? Ooh. There it goes.
Take it easy. Take it easy.
Yeah. That's why you go slow, guys. Give yourselves time to recover.
We're both holding on for dear life. I'm holding on to the door handle right here. He had both hands on the wheel. Jake, I got to give you one more shout out for keeping us both safe. Definitely got one of the best drivers right here. But yeah, we are making sure to take it nice and slow. We're only going, 30 miles an hour right now?
Yeah.
And even then, it's slippery, so. What were we talking about?
We were talking about range of visibility.
Oh, I'd say about a quarter to a half mile right now.
Yeah.
It's not as bad as it was at some points.
Yeah, like earlier, it was like you couldn't see but 100 yards in front of you.
Yeah.
It was...
Oh,
we were out by Vega, or out going towards Vega. We never quite got to Vega.
It was like a bushland area that was seeing borderline blizzard conditions.
Yep.
Looks like
Oldham
we're
County.
getting to the end of I-27. So we're slowly but surely making our way into the city.
Making my way downtown. Walking fence. Da, 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 da.
I don't. Is I-27 going south closed? Not that we know of, no. In fact, you can look on the left side of your screen, people getting onto I-27. We were just on there about, 15, 20 minutes ago.
Yeah.
And the roads are pretty bad. It's just a multiple inch layer of just, I don't even know what to call it anymore.
Slush and nastiness.
Sludge, nastiness, disgustingness. That's not a word. Disgust.
Gross.
But, yeah, gross. But, no, it's not closed.
can check on TxDOT's website. They have a thing.
Oh yeah, good point. All right, we're hitting downtown now.
I think it's TxDOT.gov, maybe?
What is that? Or is that the radar
Or-
thing?
Yeah, that's the thing. Well, and we'll have it on our website if and when it happens.
Yeah, it's like I said earlier, if you want to know the latest updates to what all roads are closed, what all businesses are closed, anything like that, feel free to hit up our news website, NewsChannel10.com.
It's a long stinking list right now.
It is. Oh, there's...
Oh. Yeah.
Ugh.
Gosh. So we were talking a bit earlier about this, but I want to reiterate, this is good snow for making snowballs, or at least it was earlier.
Yeah, and I haven't really felt the snow at all. I would assume that it's still kind of on the wetter side. The wetter the snow, the better it is for like snowmen and snowballs, but it also contributes more to power outages, so
Oh, that's true.
take the good with the bad, I guess, although the bad heavily outweighs the good in that. What you're seeing right here, we're kind of in the heart of downtown right now, kind of more or less the same, just a lot of slush across the roads.
Passing by the courthouse.
Yeah. And it is still coming down, too.
I'm always nervous about driving through downtown when it's like this.
Why?
Because last time, well, I shouldn't say last time, one of the first times I had a major weather event like this, we had this one gentleman who was probably quite understandably confused, but he decided to go the wrong way down the street, and I had to, like, veer over almost off the road to avoid him.
Ooh.
To his credit, he figured out what he was doing wrong and pulled over right after, but
Gotcha.
it was a close call. Said it a million times, we'll say it a million more. If you don't have to drive, don't.
I will second that. And everybody on the weather team will agree. And I'm kind of looking out my window onto the ground, and it's looking like, you know, like that layer of brown slush, and then there's a layer on top of that of fresh snowfall that's accumulating on top of it. So we're still seeing accumulating snowfall right now, and it probably is going to continue here for at least the next few hours.
This is gonna be fun.
Oh, apparently they're going to end the stream when we hit the Willow Creek area.
Sounds good.
Where is that?
That's the street we turn off.
All right, so we're probably going to wrap up the stream here in a few minutes. As always, we thank you guys for tuning in. We will be continuing to tune in. We will be continuing to stream throughout the rest of this afternoon at some point and into the evening, so keep an eye out on our social medias, as well as our YouTube, News Channel 10, and our website, NewsChannel10.com. We live stream on all three of those, so you can tune in to any one you want. Just want to get that in before we wrap things up here. But one more time, stay safe out there, guys. And like I said, the snow's looking to continue here over the next couple of hours. Continuing to accumulate. Could be about 5 to 6 inches by the time all is said and done in Amarillo. Possibly more if it continues to perform like this. So one more time, I think we're north of downtown right now on 7th Street. Right near the interstate, so. I was about to say, we're like... Yeah.
I gotcha. Don't worry, I saw it too.
Ooh. Oh, yeah. getting the adrenaline pumping now. Just kidding. I don't want to encourage swerving on the roads.
Yeah. Well, I'll say this. We are in four-wheel drive.
Yeah.
This is a four-wheel drive vehicle. We are not putting it above 30, and we are still slipping. It doesn't matter if you've got, the best tires. Doesn't matter, if you've got four-wheel drive. When you have no friction, 4 times 0 is still 0.
Yeah. In fact, I saw somebody make a comment earlier. It was pretty good. It said just because you have a four-wheel drive doesn't mean it's a four-wheel stop.
Oh, that's a good one. I like that.
Yeah. John's got 5.7 at his house, 9th and Alabama Street.
Wow. Whew. Good job, man. That's pretty impressive.
So yeah, I did look it up. I think it was last week Madison needed me to do a story. The last time we got over 6 inches in Amarillo was way back in February of 2021.
Was that was Snowpocalypse, wasn't it?
I have no idea. I thought Snowpocalypse was like 2013 or like 2015 or something like that.
Well, we've had 2 Snowpocalypses. There's one in like 2013, and then there was another one.
I feel like
we didn't get hit we in Amarillo didn't get hit that hard by it. We did get hit. I don't know. I'm gonna have to look that up now. I'm wanting to say 2020 just because so much interesting stuff happened in 2020, but I'm not 100% sure on that.
like 20 into 21.
Maybe.
Because I think that's the year I remember where like that huge Arctic blast just like crippled all of Texas.
Yeah. Highway is surprisingly good.
Yeah, I was about to say, we're on Dumas Highway right now for those still watching, and it's not that bad. Not 60 miles an hour clear, but just a little bit more on the clear side than a lot of other roads we've seen today. For those still watching right now, probably going to wrap up our stream here fairly soon. I think our digital team's in the works of doing that right now, here in about 3 minutes or so. So one more time, we're on Dumas Highway right now, and this is probably the clearest road we've seen all day.
You can tell the plows have been through. Oh,
yeah,
there's a plow right there.
Yeah, there's a plow passing by us right now. But yeah, we'll do one more recap and then we'll log off here. So yeah, Dumas Highway looking a little bit clear right now, but snow is expected to continue here over the next at least few hours for Amarillo and for places all along the central parts of the Texas Panhandle. People that are seeing some significant snowfall right now will probably continue to see it here for the rest of the afternoon. So we'll have continuous updates all throughout the day. Dave will be doing his little 4 o'clock show on News Channel 10. Then, of course, we'll be on live at 5 as well as the news at 6. We'll be having live cut-ins during those news shows as well. In fact, I'll come back to me here before we wrap things up. We'll have live cut-ins during the shows at 5 and 6 o'clock later today. We'll also continue to stream. We're just going to take a little bit of a break right now, switch out photographers. But we are going to be continuing to stream out throughout the afternoon and into the evening. That's going to be on our Facebook. That's going to be on our YouTube at News Channel 10. That's going to be on our website, newschannel10.com. So be sure to keep an eye out for that. We'll have continued coverage with road conditions. We'll have continued coverage with snowfall amounts, what we can expect for the rest of the day, and keeping track of maybe some black ice forming tonight. So that's all things we're gonna keep updated on, Dave, Kevin, and I, for the rest of the day. So keep an eye on News Channel 10, and like I said, we're just gonna keep an eye on things, keep you guys updated. But for now, I think we're gonna go ahead and wrap up our stream, and just keep an eye out for us to start streaming again.